What's up, everyone? I'm here again telling some information about something. You know, it's just me who gives some essential information every minute, every seconds of my video. This is me, and today I will show you another episode about the philosophy of self. This time, I give you some situations just to deepen your understanding about those ideas that I presented. Let's start with number 5, Tony the Great. Tony went to the psychologist to undergo therapeutic sessions by letting him talk freely about his personal problems and experiences. And this will undergo psychoanalysis. Oh my god, ever since I'm in high school, a lot of confusion about these topics. Anyway, let's go back to Tony the Great. He then started to talk about the big event that happened last Saturday. It's been 1 month ago. He is one of the students who will take an engineering admission exam at Harvard University. Oh my god! Are you kidding me? It's my dream school. But before that, he saw an answer key stuck in a book into the library. Wow! When he was young, he always suffered severe beatings from his father because he always fails the exam. This status might be undergo unconscious mind. After a while, its bad side suddenly appear that it will be better to take it and just memorize it for him to enter his dream university more easily without any difficulty. Although no one is watching, the exam will be basic because the answers are already instant. It will undergo id. So studying well is an honest thing to do. It will undergo superego. It is also the beginning of having a good image as a good student. Because of this, he struggled. Yes, it is. He struggled to decide what he chose because he was already under pressure. The exam day has arrived and he must face the reality. It will undergo ego. He is aware of what he is going to do, which is an admission exam that is very difficult that will define whether he can enter the university or not. It will undergo the conscious mind. Before the session ends, the psychologist suddenly asks him what the result of his exam. It will undergo preconscious mind. And it turned out well because he did the right thing without being deceitful. Deceitful? Yes, deceitful. He returned the answer and studied hard. Unconscious mind? Preconscious mind? Conscious mind? Ego? Superego? Id? Psychoanalysis. This situation is an example of by Sigmund Freud. Number 4. Ashley, the high blood specialist. Ashley is a child that whatever her mind perceived, she will also act it out. Her body will react according to it whenever she sees a spider. A spider or an insect, she will be disgusted with it. This can be related for consciousness, that is a dimension of our live body. So she always kills it and spray it mercilessly. When she gets bored, she will just pick up her tablet and play video games or play her favorite music. The perception of her mind and the action of her body are interconnected. The next day, she saw his father reconcile with them, felt very angry and annoyed as she could no longer control it. She suddenly slapped him and spoke quickly about what they went through at the time he left them. But suddenly, his father apologized, but Ashley's head and blood were already boiling because he hadn't shown his fatherhood for her, and even throw away the gift of his father had given her and walk out. She didn't even give the father a chance to speak. This example situation about philosophy of self came from Merleau. Oh, sorry, Maurice Merleau-Ponty. Number 3. Sam the Silencer. Sam is a quiet child who does not have a friend in her school. One day, after her class, she was walking on the pathway to go home, but she saw 3 kids who were bullying a poor boy. Everything that happened to her before flashes back when she was the one who was being bullied. That's why she had to transfer. Sam knew that she had to help the kids, but she was also very scared because she might get involved and be bullied again. She was conflicted, but she knew what the poor boy was and does not want to let him experience what she had experienced before. She feels that she will be a bad person if she will pretend not to see anything. She was also scared like the poor boy, but she wanted to help because that is a good thing to do and she would not feel bad about herself. So she ran and asked a teacher for help. In the end, she was able to help the kid and they became friends. This situation is an example from Immanuel Kant. Number 2. Angelica the Visitor. One day, Angelica visited a college campus. After seeing buildings, teachers, students, and dorms, she looked at the tour guide and sweetly asked, "This is all nice, but when do I get to see the university?" With this question, a girl committed a category mistake. Rather than realizing everything she saw made up the university, she thought it existed as a separate category. In the same manner, those who think the mind exists separately from the body are also committing a category mistake. This situation is an example about philosophy by Gilbert Lyle. He described this situation as the dome of the ghost in a machine. And number 1. Supermom Miss Sarah. She is one of the advisor teachers in grade 10 students at San Manuel Elementary School. Yesterday, she discussed the different beliefs of different religions. While this topic was being discussed by Ma'am Zaira, Carlo, one of her students in grade 10, shared that he didn't believe in God. Because of what Carlo said, Ma'am Zaira asked why he didn't believe in God. Carlos said he is one of the atheists who didn't believe in God and supernatural entities. He also explained that they didn't believe in God and supernatural entities because there is no scientific evidence that will explain that they really exist. From that day, Ma'am Zaira realized that atheism is one example of eliminative materialism of Paul Churchland.